All right, welcome back. Really quickly, before they wanted to come inside, I wanted to show you inside their bins, just so you have an idea what I'm talking about. Yesterday, I talked about the science and the science system and how they know so much and how I do that system. And that's for children who also, any child, but my children are not easy children. They're very special, if you will. So I'll attach that video at the end. But here, take a look at their bin. I'm going to hurry because before they come in. So this is books I read at breakfast and lunch. It doesn't matter. As soon as I finish it, like this one I've finished, then I put it to the side or wherever. These are all different science texts I want to go through this year. History. So I do a bunch of different science curriculums because the way I do it, we get through curriculum so fast. Do I have to? No, but science is interesting to read. And when you read at breakfast and lunch, that's a lot of time to cover a lot of curriculum. This is also reading comprehension. I have quite a few reading comprehensions. Different things like that. Reading pathways, which is very good, very interesting. So just things I want to go, vocab, grammar, and punctuation, things that I want to go through with them. Any book through this semester or through this year, I put in here till I'm done and then toss it out. This is, of course, their book with all the stuff we go through once a week. That's once a week stuff. Stuff I get from these books, the most important stuff, I put in here, and that's how they memorize it so well. I put it with mnemonic devices, which I showed you in yesterday's video, which I will attach at the end. So this is their individual bins. So it's not really, so it's individual subjects because on reading, writing, and math, they are at different levels. Reading, writing, math. And this is a very good book. If you don't have it, it's kind of, I guess, a little pricey, a little not pricey. It's I Can Do All Things. You'll find it at My Father's World. And what it is, I buy stuff from all different curriculums. And this is you're starting off by drawing stick people and just very simple drawing. So it can be used at any age. I recommend 7 and up, 8 and up. So very interesting, kind of cool because drawing does not come naturally. So reading, writing, math is the easiest way to teach reading is this way. Let me get that system out. I'm telling you, the easiest way. I have every reading curriculum there is. Every single one, this is the easiest. Start it when they're about 7, I think is perfect to start it because they learn fast. So don't think that, oh my gosh, I'm holding off. They're going to be behind. No, they catch real quick. And it's a lot better than wasting your time, especially if your child is neurodiverse. If your child is neurodiverse, you're going to take handwriting out of everything would be my recommendation. And you read the science text, you read the history text. Reading is a separate subject and handwriting is a separate subject. If they are screaming, if they are fighting, when it comes to handwriting, put it away for 6 months. Put it away for, another 6 months. If you pull it out and it's like getting teeth pulled, I hate that saying, but when you're doing just 1 page of handwriting a day, put it away for 6 months. So and then it says, is that a snake or is it a worm? Excuse me, a burp is embarrassing. So you hold this at eye level, they do this. So I'm just going to show you these first 3 words. I know I'm going through it quick just because I don't know. That's the way I do stuff. So this is Craft Right Brain Readers. And then you pull out the book. It's got little transparencies here and a blocker just in case some kids read better if something's in a different color. Okay, is a my. We looked at those words and now fat, pat, rat, and sat. If they can do this, then they can read. Pat is a rat. All the words that they just learned are underlined. Pat is my rat, all right? You got it? I usually do each story twice unless, I did with my one child each story twice, and then the other one caught on it really fast. Now, understand that I switched off of All About Reading, which is still a fine program, but just dragged on. I like things, this system right here, these 3 books can take about 15 minutes total to do a day. So we do it 5 days a week, 15 minutes, and you got math knocked out, we got reading knocked out, and we got handwriting knocked out. The handwriting's still tough. It's not a brilliant system, but this is what I got. So I just choose a word. Now I'm choosing the most popular. I love how I said, okay, write your name. And he goes over here and he writes every letter on top of each other. And I go, no, let's do it again. And then, no, he doesn't want to. But then I'm like, well, you just got to do 1 word a day, okay? And this was after, like, we put it off a year and put it off a year. So now he's used to it. Now we're mostly working on our numbers. So he's great at math. He is great at math. And he's picking up reading like that. But handwriting again. So this is what I did. Is I took one of the books and every day we're going to write out just some words because he's into spelling too now. So I like how I did my name is, and then when he had to write the second M, he took an arrow and just drew a spot in there, and I was like, no way, kiddo. So anyway, yeah, so that's all right. So that'll improve with time, and yeah, and I also think it's just good. Even like handwriting, if they can't handwrite, that's not a big deal in this world. But it's something too that's good for the brain. It's good to do stuff that sucks. You have to do a lot of stuff in life that kind of sucks. So best get used to it. You know what else you have to do? You also have to wait in life. Life is a lot of waiting. So if we can get them used to waiting when they're young too, I think that's a great way to go. Okay, so let's talk about mathematics. So mathematics, it is in here. Here is their... previously, Math Mammoth is also really good. My problem with Math Mammoth is it just, like, I love Math Mammoth. It's just, look at that, man. For a kid who has, it's just very overwhelming. If your child has ADHD, to sit down and look at this, even if you're like, no, you only have to do one line. I mean, that's just overwhelming. Whereas, look at the difference. It's the same grade level, but look at it. Look at it. You got, like, you know, like, that's the most you have on a page. Is that, and if we do 1 page a day is kind of what we do, unless something's super easy. What is this? This is cross out the ducks that do not belong. Now this is pretty easy for him, but it's just a review. I'm just trying to get him used to 1 page a day, right? Because he can already do multiplication, stuff like that, but I just want him to get used to 1 page a day. See, so there's not, the textbook has color, but this is not colorful. It's not distracting. Yeah, and if I notice he's starting to get antsy, I'll do the handwriting here. Like if you look through, my handwriting is also, we skipped a lot of stuff because he knows how to do it, but my handwriting is, yeah, like sometimes I'll just sit and read it to him if he's eating a snack and be like, okay, do you know how to do this? Do you know how to do this? And if he does, then we move on. But I swear to you, I did handwrite some of this. I just don't know where it is, but okay. So there you go. So that's one. And the other child, you know, is different. But anyway, so it comes with this book too, so look at how this book's done. Textbook pages, task 4, page 47. These are the teaching activities. You want to do more teaching activities. And then it's got a few workbook exercises. Okay, so, and it's got the answers there as well if you want the answers. So anyway, what I'm saying is that you don't have to, because it's addition and subtraction too, it's not like I have to refer back to it. Like it's pretty easy at this point, but I did in the beginning just to make sure I was on task. And then we have, where is the textbook? Is that the textbook? Oh, that's the wrong bit. Textbook, right here. Here is the textbook, that's B, this is part A. And it's pretty cheap. It's like $13 a book, $8 a book. So this is the textbook, Making Subtraction Stories. So that's why I really love this. I really took forever to sit down and choose. And initially for my child who has autism, not this child I'm showing you right now, I chose a different math curriculum. But it was like we had to put on DVDs and we had to bring out these blocks. And when we brought the blocks, he just wanted to play the blocks. It was a whole thing. And I was like, it just becomes draining and it takes a lot of time. And we already take a lot of time for other subjects. So eventually I was like, no. So I started him on this as well. So far it's okay. He's not doing the book as fast as his other brother. But that's okay. Everybody has their own strength. His reading comprehension is like 5 levels above him. So the other child. So everyone has their own strengths, right? And so, yeah, anyway, which train? So it's kind of cool how it's bright and colorful and pretty. You can read it whenever. Ordinal numbers, naming positions. Yeah, so kind of cool. Kind of easy, not very hard. So in that book, when it says, like it'll say, where is it? It'll say like part 2, addition and subtraction. It means like all these pages in the teacher's manual. And that might be where we left off. Yeah. So it's all about making stories in your head. That is Singapore mathematics. Yeah, it's basically the same, except now he has done these books. These books have a level, like level 1A. I got all the level 1s and all the level 2s. I think that's all they have. I got them all anyway. $20 a book, about 20 a book. And with that, the only thing I wish is I don't know, be cool if they had more pictures in it, but I guess you're learning to read and they don't want the distraction. But it's for right brain readers. It is for right brain thinkers, which is anyone who, if you're doing a system and it is not working, you can get this. I bought literally the entire system, all the DVDs, all the books. You don't need it. All you need is this and this. And it should work out fine. But I have all the other stuff that I did not watch. So my other sons, I'll show you inside here. He has dysgraphia as well. So look at this. So see how he writes? But if I put highlight, he'll write on there. Do you see that? Do you see the difference? I mean, clearly you can see the difference. It's amazing, the difference. Like, he tries to make his own lines, but if I put a line, I highlight it. It's amazing just highlighting a thing. So anyway, all throughout here, he actually did a whole bunch of his work this week. I'm surprised that he just sat down and did a lot of it. He missed a lot of it, but like cat, dog, mom, dad. So we're just starting it off easy, just getting his hand, because that's not a strength, right? And you don't, so we do, our rule is like him 1 page a day is what we do. This is the, again, the drawing art book, which he loves. He loves that one. And then we got the math too. He's at a different spot, no problem. And this is great too, because like I can sit down and just figure out where we are and go through and say, okay, what at his level should we be doing? Because I don't skip a lot for him. I don't skip a lot. The other kid, he knows it so well, he'll get irritated if it's too easy. And he'll start making it harder. And then this is Stepping Stones 1C. So he is at a grade 6 reading level. So I think I might switch him off these books, but they get so interesting. This is like 1C. These are Becca. They're pricey though. Like we had a stipend when we got them for homeschooling, so I bought all of them. And I think they're amazing. I cannot rave about it. The first couple, A, B, I think we skipped because they're pretty rough. But the stories get really good the more you get up. But I think that, yeah. So it's always got like words to watch for, and for compound words, it puts a line in it, dog, house, driveway. But anywho, the more you get up in them, I have them all on my bookshelf. I want to take you over sometime and but do a live one so I don't have to edit it all. If I can, I don't know how to do live streams, and go through my bookshelves because there's so many interesting books on there. But anyway, I think they're great. And yeah, so they're really interesting stories. The more you get up, but they also combine history. Like they talk about a lot of things. I hope you found that helpful. I hope you found it interesting. I'm going to do a video every year for the last 2 years, and this will be my 3rd year. It's products of the day, products and curriculum of the year that I thought were the best of the best. And I thought it'd be interesting just to do it. Not like my opinions, like the above all, be all of opinion, but if I like it, maybe you'll like it, or maybe you'll find it interesting, or maybe it's something you haven't heard of. So that is interesting. I also said I was going to do product of the day, which I forgot. Let me show you. I know my table's so messy. Let me show you. This is Vocabulary Cartoon of the Day by Scholastic, grades 4 through 6. It says, we ran out of tape, but I found lots of other things that can also adhere my posters. So look at, it starts here. You read overt. Overt means something that is open to view, not secret. Is this an overt attempt to get a better grade, or do you think I'm not eating healthy enough? So some of them, admittedly, I question. I feel like there could be a better way to do it, but oblivious. A person who is oblivious does not know or is not aware what is happening. When it comes to what's cool, my dad gets it, but my mom is oblivious. So sometimes the cartoons are spot on, but every once in a while they're not. You don't have to be too canny to outsmart this cat. Canny. Someone who is canny is clever or smart. Okay, so there's that. And then we're also working on just another sign, Dr. Bonafide. He's pretty sweet. Dr. Bonafide. So this is just, we're talking right now. So he covers all the bones in his 4 books. So this is bones of the hand, arm, and shoulder. And I know, my table's so messy. We just had breakfast and yeah, whatever. This table's always messy. Always messy, always messy. Even when I scrub it, it's still like messy. Okay, so we go through, it's got a poem there. Talks about the 206 bones, how you're born with more bones. Upper extremities, your phalanges. That's what we're studying now. List 3 things you can do with your phalanges. So that's what we were reading during breakfast today. So distal phalanges. There's distal, intermediate, and proximal phalanges. And then it comes with these glasses. So there's a lot of, I don't know what you call it. You need your glasses, those special 3D glasses. Yeah, there, it's got some sign language. So anyway, we're just going through it, just learning about the bones in the body, because why not? It's pretty sweet. Why not? Name the 3 kinds of phalanges. Distal, intermediate, and proximal. I know, because I've done my homework. I don't know if anyone else can answer that. They could answer 2 out of 3. Okay, there you go. I hope you have a nice day, and I hope you tune in again, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye. Can you say, please like and subscribe?
Please like to like.
And hit the bell for notifications.
Hit bell, you know, notification.